Hey guys, what's up? You ready for some wisdom, knowledge, and insight? I'd like to welcome you to today's segment of Wisdom Wednesday. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Wisdom Wednesday. Today we're going to be looking at a quote from a guy. His name is John Wooden. Now, for some of you who don't know who he is, Wooden was born in 1910, and he grew up to be one of the best college basketball coaches of all time. Now, he played in high school, he won a state title, he went on to go to Purdue College, where he won a pre-NCAA tournament title with them in 1932. After that, he went and coached for 2 years at Dayton High School in Dayton, Kentucky. Then he went on for 9 years to coach at Central High in Kentucky. Now, in 1942, he went and joined the Navy. He was actually in World War II for a couple of years and then got out as a lieutenant. In 1948 is where things really started to take off. That's when he went and he started his long tenure as the UCLA head coach. He coached the Bruins all the way up to 1975. His win percentage over those years was an astounding almost 81%. That's how much he would win. Basically, eight games out of every 10. It's a pretty high average. He also won 10 national championships with them. He lived by a lot of codes, a lot of things, but he had 7 main tips that he told people. He said, be true to yourself, make each day your masterpiece, help others, drink deeply from good books, especially the Bible, make friendship a fine art, build a shelter against a rainy day, and pray for guidance and give thanks for your blessings every day. Now, it's not the quote we're going to look at, but I thought it was interesting when I run across, researching about him, that he had these 7 kind of mantras, and I thought it would be good to share with you guys if you haven't already heard of him and seen what he talks about. But I kind of want to write those down and have those visually up on my whiteboard every day, because I think those are really good to live by. But the quote that we're going to look at by him is, talent is God-given, be humble. Fame is man-given, be grateful. Conceit is self-given, be careful. And the way that I look at this is, talent being God-given is, everyone has God-given talent. That's why they say that. And so, some people's talents is that they're really good at basketball, or that they're really good at baseball, or they're really good at quilting, or they're really good at painting. Like, there's a lot of different talents that people have. Public speaking, or anything else that you can think of that you may think is a talent. So be humble, be somebody who is appreciative that God gave you that talent. Now, fame is man-given. Now, a lot of people think, well, how is that, what does that mean? Well, if you look at like The Rock and Gary Vaynerchuk and all of these other people out there that are famous, a lot of it is because people follow them, or people like them, or people go to their movies, or people go watch their shows, or go watch, their seminars, or whatever that they do. That's because the other people, the man or men or women or whoever you want to say, go out and they appreciate these people, and they give them fame. These people are famous because people know who they are. They go out there and they see these people and they're like, I really like that guy, I'm gonna go watch his movie. So be grateful if you're one of those people who's famous, in a sense, because people can easily turn on you and start to not like you because of one thing you say wrong, or you become very conceited, where I'm going to get to the next part, but where you think like, oh, I'm the greatest in the world and nothing can touch me, or you be grateful that people like you, because believe it or not, it's hard to be somebody who's I don't want to say this wrong, but it's hard to be somebody who's just like, hey, I'm easygoing, I'm nice, when you're sitting there spatting and you're being mean to me. It's very easily for somebody to get caught up and get back at somebody and be like, no, you're wrong, or whatever it is you're saying about me, well, your mom is this, or whatever. So it's real easy for you to slowly become this person who hardens up and doesn't want to associate with people and become antisocial. and I'm not saying that everyone does, and I'm kind of getting off topic, but the point is be grateful if you're famous, you know, because it can go away in a heartbeat. And I'm not saying fame is everything either. So the last part is conceit is self-given. Be careful. When you're conceited, obviously, you know, that's you reflecting on yourself, saying you're the best in the world. Nothing can touch me. I'm so awesome. Well, you know, like they say, like it says in the Bible, the pride come before the fall. And so, you know, it's one of those things that you can't think that you're the end all, know all, be all. Like you're gonna have failures. You're gonna be somebody who is a human being. You make mistakes, and you know, yeah, you may be good at something, but you know, there's always going to be somebody better than you, and you know, eventually records get broken. You know, you can make a record and you could be the best in the world for 75 years, and then here comes some young hotshot out of nowhere and he breaks your record. So, you know, enjoy what you have now. You know, be humble, be grateful, and be careful, because everything in life is short, and you don't want to miss anything. You don't want it to pass you by because you thought you were the greatest, and you're being conceited, and you end up actually losing a friend because of how you're acting. But I thought it was a really good quote. I think it applies today even. I mean, as you can tell where it comes from for him. I mean, he had a talent. He played basketball. He was really good at it. And he was a very humble man. And he became very famous, being one of the best coaches, or one of the best coaches of all time in college basketball. And I think he holds the record right now for most national titles by a single coach. But hey, it could be broken. The record could be broken eventually, but we never know. And I don't think he was a very conceited guy. From the things I was reading about him, he seemed very willing to help others and be there for others. So I don't think the conceit thing was a problem for him, but I can see why he says it, because we are human. We do make mistakes and things happen. So I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about this quote. For me personally, it was fun researching this one, especially finding those 7 little mantras that he has. But if you like this video, give it a like. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe, hit the bell. I got more videos coming out soon. I want to thank all of you for stopping by. If it's your first time here, thank you. If not, thank you for coming back and watching me. I know sometimes I can be, or I'm here for you guys. So in case you can't read the shirt, I'll stand up here. This is the shirt I'm wearing today. I thought it was funny. So thank you guys for coming by, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless.